Scuff service indeed. 28 ping for Kaspar, 20 for Nob. Let's see how we go. I like that Kaspar just bailed on the game as well. I actually do recommend that as a move. Moving forward to players, if you are experiencing heavy lag, just get out of there. Make it known early. Don't bother typing in the chat, letting a goal or two go through. Just get out of there, especially that early in the game. Oh, what a shot coming in from Kaspar.
What great baits he's just set up. Nob won the kickoff as well in the first instance.
Like I say, I don't know if Nob just crawled out of bed. If he has, that's surely going to affect him, at least in game number 1. It's going to be extremely difficult. I'll bring the overlays up. That's my mistake. Missed the predictions too. Nob makes up and install again cliffs with the fire. The old Macca's servers, yes indeed. WA Macca's servers. Macca's probably got the best internet WA has to offer, not going to lie.
Oh, there we go. Nob may have rolled out of bed, but that's only going to make him a little bit groggy, you would say, with that demo.
Quite bring it around though. Kaspar, 50-50, it's Nob who will retreat back and collect the ball and the boost. Surely it's going to bounce awkwardly for him. How does he deal with it? It's a really awkward pot, but Kaspar commits. And that'll be a goal to Nobbo. We're going to be 1-1. Really dangerous from Kaspar. It's so often you're playing against Nob and you think, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Let me just dive in. But Nobbo knows exactly what he's doing and he banks his first.
Yeah, he's one of those players where like he's not going to air dribble on you, but you can always trust him to at least touch the ball once if he's going for it. He's at least going to hit it.
When he's
no
on,
how
he's
awkward he looks.
The most irritating player to play against. It's one of those things you'd rather lose 20-0 to Caleb than play against Nobbo sometimes. He is such a pest when he's on his game. Nibbling away at Kaspar's heels here. Drawing a good 50 as well. Kaspar staying on the ball. He's only got one pad to work with as Nobbo goes flying over the top, but Nob has the boost to recover. And the ball has been locked over that mid boost for a good 20 seconds. And it'll be Nob who misses the open net. Kaspar will be back anyway. Into the corner.
I said though, Kaspar, like despite what we saw earlier, very grounded player, like very similar to Nob. Doesn't really jump up for very much.
That is going to be a goal. That's a great demo from Kaspar. Nob just sitting dark on his back wall there. That was always going to happen. Kaspar collected the boost and collected Nobbo as well. The ball just travels in front of goal based on the last touch. And that was always going in. My internet just absolutely imploded. Sorry for those at home. I'm sure that just dropped out for you for a second.
Have been at a better possible time.
Yes, Mozzie wasn't. Oh, Nobbo! Somebody clip it. Nobbo's hit the goal of his career into the back of his own net, unchallenged by Kaspar, who just watched it happen. Thank you very much. How did he manage to find the angle there? You can see what he was trying to do. It just didn't really work that way. Unlucky from Nobbo. He is almost certainly crawled out of bed. That's a unique one. I've not seen him do that. 5 minutes of warm-up.
Yeah,
into game number 2 and 3
you get one warm-up game in this, and then you got to go.
Yeah, that's it. It's tournament over as well. There's no double elim here. It is all over from game number 1, regardless of where you start on the bracket. Nobbo 3-1 down. Good 50, good dunk over the top of Kaspar. Kaspar gets a nice little touch out wide though. You're going to take the boost. Nob's going to get the ball as a result. It's not the best touch. I'm not sure if Nob used any boost for that. That's a signature Nobbo. Oh, it's going in. No, it's not. It's missed and he can't commit either. Kaspar will collect the ball. Signature Nob. He does it so often. You think he's out of the play and then he just slams the ball into one of the corners, but he's missed. It's gone high off the bar. Kaspar, I'm not sure what's going on there. He's trying to get around it to bring it back. Nob's going to shoot this one downfield. Surely it's going to be a goal. No, Kaspar's going to be back. Nob's going to get the boost though. Kaspar will be empty. He's playing smart here, Kaspar, isn't he? He's not giving much away to Nob. Nob going for it again. Watch this. He'll shoot for the bottom corner. Nob. No, he's going for the bump. There it is. He's got him. He's collected him. I read it wrong.
How did he get the speed from there? He was stationary.
I read it wrong and Kaspar read it wrong. Oh, how is that a demo, honestly?
I just said it. I was like, how has he got that speed from there? He was stationary for so long.
He was stationary. It's like he moved 3 car lengths and got up to Supersonics to get the demo there. He has the hacks. I swear to you, I've been saying it every time I play him. He's got the hacks. Confirmed hacks from Nobbo. Gets him back in the game. Finds his second.
Kaspar still a goal to the good for now.
Should to see how Kaspar goes. Yeah.
There we go. Absolutely.
Nobbo's one of those players. I feel like once Kaspar works him out, he might be in for the money here. But it's only a short series, Breezy. I feel like Nobbo's only going to get better as his eyes open up a little bit wider as well.
Yeah, for sure. Like Nob is a very good blend of Nob is like, well, like I said, Maze is a very, very, very slow player, very very passive in his defense. Nobbo likes to mix things up, likes to be passive, and then suddenly go for a demo. And really push you hard.
That's a good boost grab from Kaspar though. He shoots it on target knowing Nobbo's going to have to dive to save it. Opens up the space and time for him to take the boost, and as a result he's got the goal. He's 4-2 up and in a really good position. Early stages here.
Yeah, Kaspar looking strong though. He's riding the storm.
I think this is going to be a tight series, Breezy, from what I've seen so far. I think Nobbo's made a few uncharacteristic mistakes, but it's a real tight contest between these two. Can Nobbo get to this one first? The bump from Kaspar. Oh, it's another own goal! This time it's in favour of Nob. Kaspar finds the back of his own net. I'm not sure Nobbo was getting there. He panicked a little bit. He had plenty of time here, I think. He bumped. Oh, no, Nobbo was there.
Nob was hot on his heels. That'd give you your own goal back. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, we have a level playing field now.
Emotional damage!
And closes the gap to a goal. It's a really ordinary kickoff from Nob, but that is the worst bounce imaginable for Kaspar as it shoots wide off the inside of the post.
That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. It was a horrible bounce. I actually feel bad for him.
Nobbo in a really good spot there to make that 50. Doesn't end up jumping. The ball goes into the corner. He's going to be the first one here. He gets the wave dash. Going to collect the ball in the boost. There's no way he's going into the air. Kaspar in a good position to clear it back downfield. What will Nobbo do? He's just looking to buy a bit of time, but he's still a goal down. Kaspar knows he's putting plenty of pressure on his Kaspar, and Nob nibbles at him, sends him out wide. Kaspar's missed the boost. Nob sees it. Nob shoots and scores, and we are all level.
That is Nob. Seeing for a split second that you are too far away from the goal.
Snipes it from downfield. Nobbo, outstanding shot. Kaspar in all kinds of trouble when he missed that boost. Gave away any opportunity to make that save. Good kick off for Nobbo as well. Kaspar, he's going for the bodywork this time. A good speed flip into the boost from Kaspar. Nobbo in a really dangerous position here as he floats across the face of goal with no boost, and Kaspar gets the other corner. Nobbo will now enter shadowing position with full boost. Kaspar in the air. It's the first time we've seen either of these players really take to the air all contest long, and it nearly cost Kaspar a goal. And in fact, it could get him a goal with the demo. Nob with one chance to make a save. He does. He dives across. Kaspar can't quite bring it in. Can't bring it down either.
I was very much scared of an own goal there from Kaspar after the demo. I thought he was going to just bump the ball towards his own net.
I was honestly looking at that. Once that smoke cloud cleared, I was expecting to see someone's name come up on the scoreboard. It wasn't to be. We're into overtime in game number 1. It's the contest we were after, Breezy. It's exactly how we saw it. Good 50 from Nobbo. Gets over the top. He's going to collect the boost. I'm not sure how much Kaspar has, but he's going to challenge regardless. Nobbo gets it over the top. Can Kaspar get back? He can. Keeps that off the post. That corner's available. Will Kaspar get back? He goes for the corner. Nob knew it. He knew that corner would have spawned. Kaspar was going for it. Nob just turns, he shoots, and he takes the game away from Kaspar. Kaspar led by 2 late in that game. He owned goal, conceded late, and then is conceded in overtime. And Nob takes the first. It's an outstanding contest.
Yeah, for sure. That was exactly what we hoped it would be, to be honest. It was a very close contest between them. Nobbo slowly woke up as the game went on.
Goodness me, great contest. I'm very interested to see how this one pans out. I can't see Kaspar lying down and going 2-0 here. He's playing way too well for that to happen. What has he got for us in game number 2? He's such a difficult puzzle to unravel, is Nob. He's still trying to figure it out, Kaspar.
I think he had the right idea. I think he just needs to be... I think he has the right idea with his pacing in terms of playing a little bit, in terms of playing slow, staying near the ball. I just think that he needs to watch out for that demo when he is going slow.
That's a huge 50 from Nobbo. He's going to be the first one on the scene as well and takes the first goal in game number 2.
Yeah, for sure. From what I played against him, I like to stay close to the ball and play it slow, but I also like to controversially keep my pace up when I know he's around me or behind me.
Nobbo's missed, I think. No, it's in the corner.
It's bins.
I'll tell you what, Nobbo has been playing a fake kickoff game, or at least a delayed kickoff game, the whole series long, and Kaspar is still struggling to come up with an answer for it. There's another goal for Nobbo. He's found 2 early in game number 2. Big advantage in this contest now for him.
He's been doing it far longer than than this series. He's been doing it his entire Rocket League career, by what it feels like.
You know, he just refuses to adopt the speed flip kickoff. He doesn't believe in it at all.
He can do it. I've seen him do it, but he definitely enjoys. He definitely backs himself to get a delayed kickoff. Obviously, people say in the kickoff it should be the second to the ball who wins it.
Tell you what, Kaspar looks terrified of Nob at the moment. He just doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know what to do. Nobo, he just seems so uncoordinated at times, but he just gets results, and he's got his third in the first minute of game number 2 after stealing game number 1. I'm sure Kaspar would be feeling a lot more comfortable if he had have managed to bank that first game. What a save from Kaspar. Lunges across the face of his goal. He got the wrong angle off the back wall, it looked like. He managed to flip just into the line of the ball. Makes the save, and he's got a good advantage here. Nobo dives in. That's nearly a known goal as well, but it's wide. Nobo should be able to collect some boosts. Goes for the demo. No, he goes high. He doesn't actually get the boost in the end. He's empty. Good 50 from Kaspar. This is his biggest chance to score so far in game number 2, and he's sent it high, and he's used all of his boost to do so. Who will get the corner? It's Kaspar. Nob sent packing from the contest, but Kaspar's touch is heavy. Nob will get back. He's got a chance to save this, Nobo. This with the Sarvin.
Oh, it's a risky one. He didn't get himself behind the ball.
This is in very traditional form for Nobo. Frustrating Kaspar to no end. We've seen the first of the kickoffs. He's lagging, says Kaspar. The ping looks decent. Thank you for the sub, Clifford, and Mitch as well. Legends.
Oh, yep, there it is. It's it popped up just then, 260. Oof.
Oh, he is indeed lagging. Nobo's given him the goal back. You can see that he's got internet issues here. It's interesting because we don't have anything coming out from Nobo. I'm not sure if that's just a Kaspar related thing. Certainly looks that way, doesn't it? Still 356 ping for Kaspar. It's not pretty, there's not much you can do.
Oh, that's a good flick. Yeah, that's a rip. There's no way you can play with that.
It is it's interesting. My game is glitching, by the way, people. My apologies. I'm not actually holding the scoreboard button. It is just constantly there. Well, let me try and get this back. Let's go. Juicy ping indeed, yes. 344 ping for Kaspar. Nob in a really good position now. This is really disappointing, Breezy. It was such a good contest. Real arm wrestle between these two players. I was really enjoying what we were seeing at a Nob, and I was really looking forward to seeing the answers that Kaspar was going to bring, but I don't think there's much of an opportunity for him here with 350 ping against someone that will thrive in these conditions.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. Now and impossible, I reckon. Kaspar will literally only be able to see the ball when he's the one who's hitting it.
Probably no mercy here, just wipes out the contest. It doesn't look like he's going to score it immediately. He's playing with a little bit, just walks into the bottom corner. I'm assuming Kaspar still pinging. He used 336 ping. He went for the restart earlier. He may just drop the FF here. It'd be unfortunate to see it go down that way. He's a long way behind. Even if his ping cleared up now, it'd still be a long way back for him.
It's a kickoff win, though.
Yes, indeed. What is going on with Cat? It's a steady 340, isn't it? It's not just jumping around.
It's like someone's downloading something, and it's just stole everything.
Yes, indeed. 2 for 2 if Nobo wins. Cry, very nice. Yeah, it was a really 50-50 split on this one for the predictions from the community. Some people predicted Nobo to go a long way. I guess that's a little bit due to the fact that they've probably seen Nobo play a lot in ones, understand his pedigree. A lot of the players they probably haven't seen before, so they go with the familiar face, the known product, Breezy. That is the Nobo.
Yeah, it's, like you say, it's very hard to. Oh, what a 50 though. he's doing an okay job.
I'll tell you what, he looks better with 350 ping. This is an upgraded Kaspar. Let me tell you, that's a really good 50. Great positioning. How do you get yourself into that position when you're at 350 ping? You read that play very, very well. 360 ping still for Kaspar. He's got himself back into the contest. There's 3 guys behind us. Him now with the delayed kickoff, and he'll go for the mid boost as well. He gets it. Nobo will have to retreat back to the corner. Kaspar with a chance. Nobo goes, flies in, gets the contact with the ball. Kaspar played it well. Nob needed to be quick to get there and affect the play. Kaspar will take the boost. Where's Nob on this play? He's not gone in for this one. Kaspar cuts it to the left. Nobo challenges, does well. Is he going to be able to get around it? No, the ball's behind him. Mozzie with the sub, my man. Thank you very much. It's a shame you couldn't play in this one. Of course, another player with pretty established ones pedigree in this Discord. Oh, bang!
The double demo. Is the ball going to roll in? Is it going to roll in?
No way. It looked like it was going to. It must have come off the post. I hate how the camera just locks at the demo spot. You don't get to watch the ball at all. Kaspar with a chance now. He's still in this contest, Breezy. 3 goals behind. He doesn't set up well for the flick, though, and he has to give it up. Ends up drawing a 50, but it favours Nob. Nob will collect the ball and the mid boost. Doesn't need the mid boost. He's got the corner boosts. 57 seconds remaining. Kaspar will need to challenge this. He'll need to transition this one. He does challenge, and Nob knows it's coming. He gets it over the top and has his 7th on the board. Nobbo will certainly advance from this point.
No.
I don't think there's any doubt there. I don't think Kaspar can drag it back. He did look good for a little while. Like when you've got that high ping, the problem isn't when you're in control of the ball, it's when your opponent is.
Yeah, exactly. It's tough. I really wanted to see this contest as well. It's something I'd love to replicate in the future. I think it's a really good matchup between these two players. Really impressed with what Nob has brought to the table, though, regardless. I think game number 1 was a fair split between the two players, and what a comeback it was from him.
Oh. Kaspar, though, still keeping him relatively close by.
Yeah, Nobbo all over the place on that one. Not sure what he was up to there. Took a few wild jumps at the ball, couldn't collect any contact. Nobbo will go for the mids. Good kick off to win for Nob. Gives himself control. What are we watching here? Oh my goodness me. Dove into the deep end there, and boy did he drown. He's given the ball to Kaspar, who scores his 5th.
Oh my.
It's funny because we always talk about, oh, Nobbo's not going to take to the air because that's not where he's strong, and nobody sees it. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The perfect example of why we say that Nob is not going to
says in the chat. I love it. Absolutely, never again. Oh, if you could have wrapped around that, though, it would have been a very interesting kickoff over the next one.
That's a really ordinary touch from Kaspar. Surely Nob's on this. Nob's going to move in here. Really good 50 as well for Kaspar. Oh, it's gone wide. Great touch from Nob. Settles the game with 1 touch there, Nobbo. Kaspar did have his chance there in the last few seconds, Breezy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it sucks that it went down that way, to be honest. I reckon with no ping issues, Kaspar definitely could have won that game. As we watch it sit at 20 right now after the game's finished.